Hello, people of the YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of, I don't know, but I just had an interview for a job, so fingers crossed that I get this job because I am so sick and tired of just being at home right now. But what I did buy, since I didn't have anything else to do, is I bought a dehydrator because I want to do some hiking this summer and I want to try and make my own food. So I bought a dehydrator and we're going to cook some food today and see if it works. Also, I made a mess. Because I got all these new stuff. This guy David, he drove us back to the trail. Me and Chad, I think they dropped us off at Snoqualmie Pass. And he gave us those little booze bottles because it was raining and we were not looking forward to go back out on the trail. And he gave us some liquid courage. So thank you for that. And also he gave me like a brand new setup of stuff. And I wanted to exchange all my down products to synthetic ones because I want to be kind to the animals and I felt bad. Also, I want to try and go a bit lighter. So why don't I show you all my stuff that I have basically everywhere right now. Okay, so these are all the new items that I got. These are my old ones. But first of all, I got a new backpack. I had the ULA circuit before, this one, but this one is a bit smaller and a bit lighter, so I want to try that one. Got new rain clothes. These are lighter ones. And my jacket, it's a synthetic one. I have a new tent. I'm sorry it's so dirty, but this one. I don't know how to set it up yet because it's one of those tents that you put up with your walking poles, so that will be fun. I have a new poncho and it's from Bear Grylls. I love that guy. That's good. They can see where you are if you're hurt and it protects you and all that. I got a new towel. I have a new towel. Which, if you're doing the PCT and you're in Washington, you need a towel because your tent is going to be really wet. I have a new headlamp, which is very small compared to my old one. Head net, ground sheet for the tent. I got one of these dishing towels. The boys had one of these. I never had that, but it was pretty handy when you were too lazy to wash out your pot straight away. Repair tape, a knife, a new stove, and one of those mugs. Well, you get the point. A new spoon, and my sleeping bag. And I also have from before, I got this from James. It's Big Agnes air mattress. So I'm looking forward to try these. And just for comparison, this is my old stove. Like, that's a big difference in size. So I'm pretty excited to try that one. Also, look at it is tiny and it's better than mine. See? Also my tent. Like, there's a difference. I don't think, like, the size of these are pretty much the same, but I don't have to wear these. So I'm pretty excited to try that one out. And my old sleeping bag compared to my new one. So that's a down one and that's a synthetic one. And it is smaller and lighter. So we're just gonna have to wait and see if this one can keep me warm when it's cold outside. because it's still pretty cold outside. Also, extra bonus. Look what I got. It's the hiking yearbook. I actually saw this one when I was in Tennessee because Randy got it delivered, but it's so cool. All these people, and there's a lot of them that I recognize. So if you're doing the PST, definitely order one of these because you're gonna be really happy. It's very nice. Okay, so you've seen all my stuff. I will try them out somewhere sometime. I'm not sure when because I need to find a place to camp and I need some good weather. But I'm gonna put all the stuff in my backpack because I want to show you guys something. And then we're gonna see if we can put up this tent because I've never put up a tent like this before. So bear with me. Okay, I'm gonna show you something really cool about my backpack and then I'm gonna show you something really embarrassing. But first the cool part. Look at this. Oh, you got it backwards. But it says penguin. That's my name embroidered on my backpack. That's the cool part. The embarrassing part is I had a ULA on my PST hike and apparently I didn't know how to use it because you have this part where you like roll it down, and what I always did on the PST was I just did like this, and then I used this string part, there's another word for it, but you know, I just did like that, and I thought that's how you close it. No, it's not. This is embarrassing. Like, I came off the PST and then I figured out how to use my backpack. Because what you do is, you roll it down like that, but on the side, you have these guys. That's where you plug it in. Like, I'm dumb. So for your so for all you ULA backpack users, that's how you do it. Not like I did it. Oh well, you live and you learn. Well, this is serious business. Better put your hair up. And I'm sorry that the sun is shining right at us, but it is what it is. My tent, my gossamer gear. Wow, that's a tongue twister. Like I said, I don't know how to put this up. I've never done it before. I haven't watched any instruction videos, which you probably should, but you know my motto, I'm figuring things out. I got my poles, and let's do this. You know what? No, I can't figure this out. I have to watch a YouTube video about this. I'll be right back. Well, obviously this is not how you're supposed to put your tent up, but I'm not outside, so I don't really know how to do it. But I get the point. Just don't think my tent gets the point. It's actually really big. Well, it's not really big, but compared to my... I actually don't even know if this is a 2-person or a 1-person tent. I should probably know these things, right? But, yeah, let me show you. This is my very stable tent. Not, but, I mean, I'll do it better when I'm outside. But still, I mean, it's big. It's very unstable. But, I mean, yeah, I think this is bigger than my big Agnes. Well, when I get outside, I'm gonna try and do a hike maybe around Easter. Then I will set it up properly and we'll have a look. And I'll try the new gear, see if it works. And we'll take it from there. But now, let's go and cook some food and see if we can dehydrate it. Dehydrate it. I got a new tent. Okay, so this is basically just a tomato sauce that I did. It's onions, peppers, broccoli, carrots, lentils, chopped tomatoes, and spaghetti. So it's literally just pasta sauce that I usually do. And then I just put it out on this piece of paper. And hopefully it will turn into something that I can hydrate later. And this is my, I guess called a dehydrator that I bought. It was pretty cheap. I don't know, it was like around $30 or something. And I already have some oranges in it. I just chopped these up like 2 hours ago or something. So, because I heard someone did that, and I already tried mangoes and kiwis and it was okay. So there it is. I did try this before with another dish. It was like a mushroom and blue cheese, vegan blue cheese pasta sauce, and it worked. But I'm gonna try this paper now because last time I had the plastic foil and I feel like it took a much longer time to get the grease dried up, so hopefully this paper thing will work better. So let's put on this. Right. And put in the cord. And now we wait for a lot of hours. Okay, so I would say it's about 12 hours later and it is dry. It is very dry. So I'm gonna put these in a plastic bag and then we're gonna eat them tomorrow. If this would have been food that I would bring out on the trail, I would get first machine that can vacuum pack it, and also those little packages that you could put in the bag that attracts all the moist if you have any. But this is my pasta sauce, so we're gonna cook it tomorrow. Also, here are my orange slices. I find this is tricky because they are dry, but they are not super dry, so they could probably dry more. So I'm gonna keep them until tomorrow, but it's 2 o'clock right now in the night, so I have to go to bed because I'm tired. But I wanted to wait for this to finish, and it is finished now. So I will see you tomorrow at lunchtime where we will have this. Yeah, good night. It is the next day, and I was just laying on the couch being lazy, and the weather is pretty good outside. And the weather for the rest of the week is gonna be, I think this weekend is gonna be pretty sunny, but that also means that it's gonna be really cold during the night. So I just called my dad and said, hey Dad, pick me up. I'm gonna camp in your yard tonight because I want to try my tent. And also I thought about just going somewhere random out in the woods and put up my tent. But I'm scared because I haven't done this in a while. And even out on the PST, maybe I camped by myself like 4 nights or something. Otherwise there were always people around me. So I'm gonna camp outside my dad's house tonight. So I gotta put everything together and I will see you at my dad's house. Also, please excuse my mess, but the oranges are ready, and I don't know. when you dry them like this, the flavor is really a lot. So I'm not so sure about those ones. But here's my food. This is gonna be my dinner for tonight. Welcome to my camp spot. Let's put up the tent. I put up the tent. It was easier than I thought when you finally have something you can put the tent sticks in. Oh. And I'm out of breath. Welcome to my little home. I'm so happy to be in a tent again. Ooh, this is so cool. I feel so good right now. I just wish I was on a trail somewhere, but I'm not. Let me show you. So I would say it's probably the same size as my big Agnes. Not too sure about this though, this mesh, but I mean it's covered by the tent, but still I don't know if that's a good idea to have at the bottom of a tent. But yeah, this is where I'll be sleeping tonight. And I got my booties. Aww. But now I need to make some food. Let's go cook my dinner. We're in a tent. Okay, it's time for dinner. This is the pasta sauce that I did earlier that you saw. So let's try it out. So I put everything in my little piece teacup and just add some water. And normally it's like 1.5 to 2 deciliters. So I'm just gonna wing it. That's probably not enough. Maybe. I'm gonna take a little more. Well, actually no, because it covers everything, so just gonna put the lid on, kinda, and then give it a couple minutes, like 10 minutes or so, 15, we'll see. Well, here it is. Yum, yum. This is so cool that I got to do my own food. Well, you know. Rehydrate and hydrate it again. Score! Ooh. Well, I just crawled into my tent. I've been watching Jurassic Park with my dad, and it's after 10 now, so I figured it was time to get in my tent, my sleeping bag, and try and get the heat up because it is pretty cold. Like, you can't see it, but it's gonna be, right now it's like 1 degrees Celsius, so it's just above freezing, and the sky is clear, so you can see all the stars, so it's gonna be cold, but so far so good. I feel pretty comfortable. So this is like Washington, except all the snow, so I'm hoping it's not gonna be as bad. But now I'm gonna watch an episode of Sense8, I think it's called, and then go to sleep. So I will see you tomorrow morning. Good night. This is how cold it is. Eesh. Also, I'm scared because I've watched Blair Witch Projects, and that is just how that noise I heard sounds, or that sound. I just know that there are creatures out to get me, and I know they're probably deers or foxes, but I don't care because I'm about to get killed tonight. Well, it is 2 days after my camping. I actually didn't sleep in the tent. I tried, but I got back inside after a while because I didn't feel that good. And I wasn't comfortable, and it was raining, it was cold, and I had those Blair Witch Project creatures, which was most likely a deer, screaming around my tent, and it didn't help. And yesterday I just had the worst migraine for the whole day, and today has been better, but it's starting to come back now, which is why I look my best. But yeah, the tent. As we all know, when you have a single wall tent, you will have a lot of condensation, which I had. But I don't know how it is if you sleep a whole night in your tent, so I can't really say more about that. But it was an easy tent to set up, and it was pretty windy, and I didn't feel like the tent was gonna fly off. It felt sturdy. So yeah, I liked it, and it felt bigger than my big Agnes, so far so good. But yeah, I don't really do gear reviews. I just suck at it. But I found really good gear reviews online if you want to see how to put it up and what's good about it and what's bad about it. I'm just not gonna do it. But I tried out my gear and it was fun. You know, as long as it was fun. But for now, I am gonna probably not do much. Just look at some movie or something and then go to bed. Because today, my sister and Ebba was here and we had some dinner and we watched some movies. And now I'm gonna continue doing that. But I hope you all have a wonderful Easter. Even if you can't get out and do that much, just, you know, stay at home, be with your family, and just relax. And I'm gonna let you off with the cutest picture I've ever seen of Ebba. So take care and happy Easter. Bye.